Now, before it became colored by Sue did a lovely job coloring it. This is the color code chart we gave her, plus the center was actually enlarged so she could see all the colors in the center too. And it's actually very specific coloring that goes with each of the dimensional frequency bands. And it is literally the elemental key code that corresponds to what's called the Mix Master, which are the Illyrian chamber sets on a set of 1, 2, 3 dimensions, and the fourth level, which is the Ajay body, or the Aja body. No, Jada body on the fourth layer. So anyway, these things, I just want to touch base with those again to remind you of the fact that these are the structures of energy that literally create the quarks that come together to form atoms. And our own bodies are supposed to, our own fields are supposed to be able to create our own living atoms. And we are also, our planet is also supposed to be able to do that. Right now, we're living in a mutated matter base because of the planetary mutation, which is there because the sun has the same problem, and so does this galaxy, because the Milky Way galaxy is a fragment galaxy that used to be part of M31 galaxy Andromeda, and it actually fell out of that system and is now being dragged into the black hole at its center. So anyway, we'll get to that later. So this is just to remind you of the Alaria Rashatan and what it stands for in terms of each one of these lines are an Illyrian chamber line. All right, Illyrian chambers are the chambers that different types of energy, mana and prana and ire and ira and all sorts of different energies that are part of the spirit body and light body complex come together and make sparks, quantum sparks. They generate quantum. And through that process, the process of the formation of atoms through forming Shalaya light units is created. So I just wanted to touch base with the fact that it's not just pretty codes and stuff. This is literally a diagram that through this, if you had your colors memorized and all that, you could know what was hydrogen, what was oxygen, what was the whole periodic table. This is a representation of the atomic periodic table of 144 elements. So I just wanted to remind you of that too. We've covered that in other workshops before a bit. Next one, please. This is the Mix Master I was talking about. And what this is simply showing is the same structure, but without the flows. Those pretty petal shapes are actually the core flows, the Navajo flows and the Astura flows that are part of the spirit body anatomy. What we have here, the A lines, right, they're the Illyrian lines. They would be those Illyrian chambers where those flows are on, where the petals would form. And in between them are what are called fire chambers. The fire chambers correspond to the light body structure, or the mana bodies, and the Illyrian chambers correspond to the spirit body.